Welcome to TTtravel, where we open the door to magical lands where rhythms, colors, and stories intertwine to create unforgettable journeys. Today, join us in Nigeria, the giant of Africa, where bustling markets ring with laughter, brightly colored Danfo buses glide through the streets, and neighborhoods tell stories of diversity and resilience. Nigeria is a symphony of majestic nature, heroic history, vibrant culture, and vibrant people. On this journey, we will take you through its strategic location, rich nature, bustling traffic, unique neighborhoods, markets and culture, vibrant festivals, rich cuisine, and everything you need to know to experience this country. But first, share with us, what makes you most curious about Nigeria? Is it the colorful markets, the dances during the Durbar festival, or the floating houses of Makoko? Leave us a comment to let us know what you think, as we can't wait to hear from you. Let's begin our journey of discovery in Nigeria. Nigeria, the jewel of West Africa, lies on the Gulf of Guinea in the Atlantic Ocean and is the 32nd largest country in the world, with an area of over 923,000 square kilometers. Nigeria is bordered by Benin to the west, Niger to the north, Chad and Cameroon to the east, creating a strategic position as a bridge connecting West Africa to the world. The capital, Abuja, located in the center of the country, is a modern city planned since 1980 to relieve the pressure on Lagos, Africa's largest city with over 20 million people, known as the economic heart of the continent. Lagos is a hub of commerce, technology, and fashion, with the bustling Apapa and Tin ports handling 70% of Nigeria's imports and exports. Lagos's Murtala Mohammed International Airport connects to more than 60 global cities, from London to Dubai. Nigeria also has more than 3,500 kilometers of coastline and ancient trans-Saharan trade routes, highlighting the country's role as a gateway for trade. This location not only provides economic advantages but also creates a unique cultural mix, where ancient traditions blend with skyscrapers. Nigeria is a natural wonderland, with everything from tropical rainforests to cool plateaus to sparkling beaches. In the south, beaches like Tarkwa Bay, Elegushi, Badagry, and Calabar are perfect for surfing, beach parties, and spectacular sunsets. The Jos Plateau, at over 1,200 meters high, has a cool climate, 18 to 25 degrees Celsius, and is known for its lush green hills, Ways Falls, and strawberry, rose, and coffee farms. Yankari National Park in Bauchi State is a top destination, with the natural Wiki hot springs where you can relax in the forest and spot elephants, lions, antelopes, and over 350 species of birds, from kingfishers to African eagles. Cross River National Park, bordering Cameroon, protects the world's rarest cross-river gorillas, with only about 300 individuals left. Akamu National Park in Edo State is home to wild elephants and baboons, with trails through the rainforest. The Niger and Benue rivers, Nigeria's two largest rivers, flow through the country, providing irrigation, fish, and inspiration for folk music and poetry. However, Nigeria's natural landscape is facing deforestation. 3.5% of its forests are lost each year. Oil pollution in the Niger Delta, more than 7,000 oil spills since 1970, and desertification in the north. Projects like the Great Green Wall, planting 100 million trees by 2030, the Gashaka Gumti Conservation Area, and the Clean Up the Niger Delta campaign are working to protect this heritage. When you come to Nigeria, you will feel the vitality of nature, from the sound of waves crashing to the wind blowing through the deep forests. Nigeria's transportation is a vibrant world that reflects the hustle and bustle of its people and their creativity. In Lagos, yellow Danfo buses, emblazoned with slogans like "No condition is permanent" or "God is good," are a symbol of the city, carrying dozens of passengers for 50 cents to $2 a ride. Motorcycle taxis, Okadas, zip through crowded streets at breakneck speeds for 50 cents to $3, but visitors should be careful because accidents are common. Taxis, including Bolt and Uber in Lagos and Abuja, cost $2 to $10 a ride. In the north, three-wheeled kiki, tuk-tuk, vehicles that carry 3 to 4 people for 30 cents to $1 are a budget option. Nigeria has more than 200,000 kilometers of roads, but only 30% are paved, causing congestion in Lagos, where people spend an average of 3 hours a day in traffic. Trains are improving, with the Lagos-Ibadan, 156 kilometers, opening in 2021, and Abuja-Kaduna, 186 kilometers, lines, costing $5 to $15, offering safe and scenic rides. Domestic airports such as Lagos, Abuja, and Kano serve over 15 million passengers a year, with domestic fares costing $50 to $200. Visitors should negotiate fares before taking a taxi or Okada and try the Danfo experience to get a feel for the pace of Nigerian life. Transportation here is not just a means of transport, but part of the culture, where patience and creativity are tested. Residential areas in Nigeria are a diverse mix of traditional and modern, rich and poor. In Lagos, Victoria Island and Ikoyi are home to the elite, with luxury villas and apartments such as Eco Atlantic, a man-made city on the sea, with homes costing between $500,000 and $5 million. In contrast, Makoko, dubbed the Venice of Africa, is a floating slum, with more than 100,000 people living in wooden houses on stilts, traveling by boat, and subsisting on fishing and petty trading. In the north, traditional Hausa houses are built of clay, with thatched roofs and geometrically decorated walls, keeping cool in the desert heat, 40 degrees Celsius. In the south, Yoruba homes have large courtyards where families gather to eat and celebrate. Abuja has modern neighborhoods like Maitama, Asokoro, and Gwarinpa, with villas and townhouses priced from $200,000 to $2 million, catering to officials and expatriates. Nigeria has 43% of its population living in urban areas, but 60% of rural housing lacks clean water and electricity. The government is building 700,000 affordable homes by 2030, priced from $10,000 to $50,000 each, through projects like Lagos HOMS. Visitors can experience homestays in Yoruba or Hausa villages to get a sense of local life, or stay in modern Airbnbs in Lagos. Nigerian neighborhoods are not just places to live, but stories of diversity and aspiration. Nigeria is a cultural symphony of more than 250 ethnic groups, with Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo being the majority, creating a rich heritage. Afrobeats music, with stars such as Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, Tems, and Ira Star, has won 3 Grammys, 2020 to 2023, and conquered dance floors around the world, from London to Tokyo. The Nollywood film industry, the second largest in the world, produces more than 2,500 films a year, generating $1 billion, with films such as Lionheart streaming on Netflix. Traditional Nigerian art features Benin bronze sculptures, 13th century, Yoruba wooden statues, and indigo dye-to-dye fabric, used in high-end fashion by Gucci and Louis Vuitton. Street art in Lagos, with murals in Yaba and Lekki, reflects urban life and social issues. Nigerians are known for their hospitality, offering you a bowl of egusi soup, a glass of palm wine, or a dance at the market. Their creative spirit is reflected in their hand-woven aso-oke, worn at weddings and festivals, and traditional dances like the Bada and Adalagu. Markets, the soul of culture. Markets are the heart of Nigerian life, where commerce, music, and food come together. Ashidi Market in Lagos, West Africa's largest, has more than 10,000 stalls selling Ankara fabrics, suya spices, handicrafts, and fresh fish from the Gulf of Guinea. Ariaria Market in Abia State, is the China of Africa, producing cheap clothes and shoes exported to 20 countries, with more than 50,000 tailors working every day. Kentin Quarry Market in Kano, North, is a haven for textiles and Islamic dresses, with 5 kilometers of stalls and 2 million visitors a month. Onitsha Market in Anambra State is the center of Igbo commerce, famous for its electronics and food. At the market, you will hear vendors sing, offer akara, fried bean cakes, and tell stories about their families. Strolling through a Nigerian market, you'll sense the pulse of life, creativity, and strong community spirit. Nigeria, a colorful land in West Africa, is not only famous for its stirring Afrobeat music scene but also for its soul-stirring festivals and dances. Behind the pounding drum beats and passionate cheers lies a vibrant culture where people not only celebrate but also honor their ancestors, traditions, and national identity through every dance move and every color of costume. Imagine a golden afternoon as the Nigerian sun begins to cast its last rays over the Yoruba land, and the entire community joins in the Osun Osogbo Festival, a sacred 2-week celebration in honor of the Osun River goddess. People in elaborately embroidered traditional costumes, peacock feather headdresses, and palm branches in hand dance by the sacred river. The reverberating folk music, combined with the beat of traditional bata drums, transports everyone into a mystical world between the past and the present. In the southeast, the Igbo people celebrate the harvest in a colorful way through the New Yam Festival. Not only is it an occasion to express gratitude to the earth, but it is also a time for people to gather together and dance traditional dances such as Adalagwu, a powerful, agile, and artistic dance. Young dancers, dressed in colorful costumes, dance and twist, jumping high in the air as if defying gravity. Each jump seems to convey abundant life energy, joy, pride, and the fierce vitality of the Igbo people. It is impossible not to mention the Argungu Festival, where Hausa warriors transform into dancers under the desert sun, performing dances of hunting, fighting, and conquering. This is an occasion to show courage, community cohesion, and manliness. The dances are not just performances, but a lively symphony between humans and nature. With over 250 ethnic groups, each community in Nigeria has its own dance and festival that reflects the spirit of its ancestors. The Shero dance of coming of age, the Bata of the Yoruba, or the feminine Ikambi of the Efik, all create a unique cultural symphony. Nigeria invites you not just to see, but to join the cultural pulse, where every hip, every arm, every step tells a story of the history, the soul, and the undying pride of true Africa. If you have ever seen a Nigerian dance, you will never forget it, because it is not just a dance, it is life in motion. Nigerian cuisine is a taste journey, where each dish tells a story about the culture and people. Jollof rice, cooked in a sauce of tomatoes, Scotch bonnet peppers, onions, and spices, is a source of national pride, appearing at weddings, festivals, and even in playful arguments with Ghanaians over which version is best. Suya, grilled beef or chicken skewered with yaji, peanuts, ginger, and chilies, is a must-stop street food. Egusi soup, made from pureed pumpkin seeds, spinach, and dried meat or fish, is served with pounded yam, or fufu, wheat/cassava flour. Other popular dishes include arbono soup, wild melon seed soup, umla, dried yam flour, mwamwa, steamed bean cakes, akara, fried bean cakes, and pepper soup, spicy chili soup with fish or goat. Drinks like zobo, artichoke tea, palm wine, fermented palm wine, kunu, millet drink, and Chapman, non-alcoholic fruit cocktail, are refreshing. Enjoy Nigerian cuisine at a local market or restaurant, where you will taste the love and creativity that goes into every dish. Nigeria's education sector is a field of great potential but also of many challenges. With more than 170 universities, such as the University of Ibadan, founded in 1948, the University of Lagos, and Ahmadu Bello University, Nigeria is the academic hub of West Africa. English is the language of instruction, attracting students from more than 30 countries, from Ghana to South Africa. The literacy rate is 62%, 2023, but only 30% of girls in the North are fully enrolled in school due to conflict and poverty. The government has built more than 10,000 schools since 2015, provided scholarships to 2 million disadvantaged students, and implemented an Education for All program. International schools in Lagos and Abuja, such as the American International School and the British International School, cost $5,000 to $25,000 a year and cater to children of expatriates. Nigerian students won over 50 gold medals at the African Mathematical Olympiad 2023 and 20 International Debate Awards, demonstrating their spirit of learning. Education is key to the young population, 62% under 30, nurturing a new generation of leaders for Nigeria and Africa. Nigeria travel is suitable for all budgets, from budget to luxury. 3 to 4-star hotels in Lagos/Abuja cost $50 to $150 per night. 5-star hotels such as Transcorp Hilton or Eco Hotel up to $350. Guest houses, hostels, or Airbnb cost $15 to $40 per night, with homestay options in Yoruba or House of Villages from $20 to $50. Street foods such as suya, jollof rice, akara, puff puff, sweet donuts cost $1 to $5 per meal. Mid-range restaurants $10 to $30. High-end restaurants in Victoria Island $50 to $80. Travel by taxi or motorbike taxi, Okada, costs $1 to $7 per trip. Private car rental $70 to $150 per day. Tickets to visit Yankari National Park, Gurara Falls, Aranajesha Falls, Lagos National Museum, or the Osun Sacred Forest cost $5 to $30. A 12-day trip, including airfare, accommodation, and sightseeing, costs $2,800 to $4,500 per person. A Nigerian visa, $70 to $150, and yellow fever vaccine, $20 to $50, are required. Bring USD to exchange for Naira. $1 is almost equal to 1,600 Naira, 2023, at the airport or bank, and keep an eye on the exchange rate as Naira fluctuates widely. Nigeria is Africa's largest economy, with a GDP of $510 billion, 2023, driven largely by oil, 80% of exports, 2 million barrels/day from the Niger Delta. Nigeria is diversified with technology, 600 startups in Lagos, such as Flutterwave, Paystack, and Dila, valued at over $2 billion, agriculture, cocoa, cashews, sesame, 25% of GDP, employing 35% of workers, and Nollywood, $1 billion per year, 2,500 films/year, exported to 150 countries. The young population, 62% under 30, is the driver of innovation, with over 100,000 programmers operating in Lagos. However, 40% of the population lives below the poverty line, $2 per day, and corruption and conflict in the north are challenges. The government is investing in 10,000 megawatts of solar power by 2030, building the Lekki Deep Sea Port, $2 billion, and the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, $1.5 billion. Reforms such as the Petroleum Law 2021 and a $100 million startup fund are driving growth. Nigeria is poised to lead Africa and the world with relentless innovation and energy. Daily life in Nigeria is a vibrant mosaic, reflecting the diversity and energy of its people. In Lagos, people start their day with a plate of akara and zobo tea, then cram into danfo buses to get to work or the market. In the north, Hausa farmers work in millet and peanut fields, while children play soccer on village streets. In the south, Igbo families gather in their courtyards to eat pounded yam and tell traditional stories. Nigeria has more than 500 local languages, but English and Pidgin, a blend of English, are the bridges of communication, with phrases like "How you day" ringing out everywhere. Beyond popular destinations like Yankari and Lagos, Nigeria has some lesser-known gems. The Aranajesha Falls in Osun State, with its 7-tiered waterfalls cascading down a cliff, are ideal for hiking and bathing. Sukkur Village in Adamawa State, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is famous for its stone houses and terraced fields, offering a window into ancient culture. Idamra Hill in Ondo State, with its 682 steps leading up to an ancient temple, offers breathtaking views and Yoruba mythology. The Calabar Museum in Cross River State houses artifacts from the slave trade, giving you a deeper understanding of Nigeria's history. These destinations, combined with the bustling daily life, offer an authentic experience of Nigeria, where every street corner and every village tells a story. Welcome to TTtravel's exploration of Nigeria, a land of vibrant markets, colorful danfo carts, neighborhoods that tell a story of diversity, and heartwarming festivals. From the wild Yankari forests, the vibrant rhythm of Durbar drums, to the spicy jollof rice and welcoming smiles of its people, Nigeria is a place that awakens the senses and leaves a lasting impression. Despite its challenges, Nigeria is a testament to the power of creativity, unity, and aspiration. We hope this journey has inspired you to plan a visit to Nigeria, try cooking suya at home, or imagine yourself strolling through Oshodi Market. Now, your turn. What has impressed you the most? The bustling Danfo buses, the Makoko floating houses, the sacred Osano Sagbo festival, or the majestic Aranai Jesha Falls? Are you planning a trip to Nigeria? What food would you like to try, or have any questions? Please leave a comment, share your thoughts or ideas. We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for joining us on TTtravel, and see you on the next trip.